Do you know how much money has been won on Supermarket Sweep? There goes $5,000. There goes another $5,000. Look, these women won over $10,000. Team after team, it's been win, win, win. How much has been won? Over $500,000 on Supermarket Sweep. Now, are you ready to go shopping? Who's got the Dove ice cream bar? Okay, you're on. Who's got the Denison's chili? Okay, you're on. Who's got the Raisinets? Okay, and you're on. We're ready to play Supermarket Sweep. And here is our host, David Ruprecht.
Hello to you and welcome to the new Supermarket Sweep. It's new because we've added a lot of new games, a lot of new excitement, and that, of course, means more money. You like that idea, don't you? All right, so let's get you started by giving everybody a free 1 minute and 30 seconds to use on your sweep. There it is. And here's even more time. I'm going to give somebody a quick chance to pick up 10 seconds and a cash bonus. So the first player, step on forward and buzz in just as soon as you think you know what I'm talking about. Here we go. If you want people to look at your bathroom and say, wow, then you... Terry.
Jerry. Dow.
Yes. What did I say?
He said Terry.
I said Terry?
Yeah.
It's Jerry. Well, you
sorry.
corrected me and you got it right. Boy, you're sharp. Watch out for him, folks. Good for you, Jerry. That's 10 extra seconds you're going to get to use on your sweep. Now, Renee, since he got that right, you can pick up the $50 in the mini sweep. Just go out there, get the specially marked package of Dow, get it back to me in 30 seconds. And we have something new. It's an extra challenge for you. If you can bring it back in 20 seconds or less, I'm going to double the money, give you $100. Whoa! It's a real easy concept. The faster you shop, the more money you make. Are you ready?
Yes.
Go! Go, Renee! I didn't see that kind of enthusiasm at the Olympics, for heaven's sake. Good for you. Yes! Of course. Well, that's $50 we're going to add on to your sweep total later on. Could help you to win $5,000. Congratulations. I love this game. It's exciting, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, good. Let's see who we have playing. Dolores, how do you know Rosemary?
She's my sister-in-law.
Oh, Rosemary, what did you marry?
We married brothers.
Oh, that's interesting. What are you doing now, Rosemary?
I'm a full-time mom with 3 kids under the age of 4.
Dolores, how about you?
Well, I'm married and I have 2 boys.
So there are 5 children between you. You guys do a lot of shopping.
Yes.
Watch out. That could be the team to watch. Tracy, how do you know Frank?
Frank's my brother.
And where do you live, Frank?
I live actually right across the street from her.
Oh, your neighbors as well?
Yeah.
Yes.
How did that happen?
I made a big mistake. No.
Tracy, why does he call that a mistake?
I don't know.
You have children?
Yeah, I have 2 children.
Does he babysit?
All the time.
That could be the reason.
That's it.
Renee, how do you know Terry?
Jerry's my husband for 8 years.
And what are you doing, Jerry?
I am a systems analyst for a large healthcare company.
And Renee?
I work part-time for a very prominent allergist in the San Fernando Valley and a mom of 2 boys.
Are you all ready to play the game? Okay. Then I'm going to give the first players a chance to earn some extra seconds. So that means Renee, Tracy, and Dolores. We'll see you all in just a little bit. Now, for you 3, I'm going to show you the name of types of food that you can find out here in the market. And I'm only going to reveal the letter that it starts and ends with. I'll then give you a series of 3 clues as to its identity, okay? Here's the first one. Now, this word begins with an M and ends with an N. Round. Baked. Rosemary.
Muffin?
Let's see. That's it. Good for you. Rosemary gets you on the board in 1 minute and 40. Here's the next one. Now, this word begins with a Y and ends with a T. Active. Frank.
Yeast.
Check it out. All right. right, good for you. And look at this. We have a three-way tie. Everybody has a minute and 40. 2 more chances to break the tie. Here's the next one. This item begins with R and ends with N. California. Who? Jerry.
Raisin.
Let's see. Good for you, Jerry. Moves you into the lane with a minute and 50. Here's the last one in this one. This item begins with L and ends with R. Expensive. Jerry.
Luxury.
No. Frank.
Lacquer?
Let's see. No. Red. Shellfish. Expensive. Rosemary.
Lobster.
Let's see. Good for you for waiting out the clues, Rosemary. Look at this, very close game. Frank has a minute and 40. Jerry and Rosemary, you're 10 seconds ahead with a minute and 50. We're going to get your partners up right after this. Let's say hello again to Dolores, Tracy, and Renee. Welcome back. We have a real close game. Your partner's got everybody off to a good start. There's only 10 seconds separating you. 2-way tie for the lead. Now remember, the more time you earn here, the more time you get to spend out in the market trying to win the sweep and then going for the $5,000. All right? Okay, let's see how good you are at pricing items. Look at our breakfast buddies over here. We have a 9-ounce box of Kix Crispy Corn Puffs, a 12-ounce bottle of Mrs. Butterworth syrup, and a box of 10 Krusteaz Buttermilk Waffles. Now, which one of these 3 does not cost $1.99? Do you think it's number 1, number 2, or number 3 that doesn't cost $1.99? Lock in your answers. If you're right, you get 10 extra seconds in the market. All 3 of you nail it, I'll give you each an additional 20 seconds. Dolores, which one do you think doesn't cost $1.99?
I chose item number 3, the buttermilk waffle.
You think it's the Krusteaz Waffles. Tracy, did you agree?
No, I said number 1, the Kix cereal.
You're going for the Kix cereal. All right, Renee, how about you?
I also said number 1, the Kix cereal.
You thought it was the Kix cereal. So we have 2 votes for the Kix cereal, 1 for the waffles, nobody for poor Mrs. Butterworth. Let's see which one of these 3 products does not cost $1.99. It is the Corn Puffs. They go for $2.43. So, Tracy gets 10 seconds, and Renee gets 10 seconds. Good for you. It's still a very close game. Renee's in the lead, 2 minutes. Tracy and Dolores tied for second with a minute and 50. Let's break that 2-way tie on our next game. We want to find out how good you are at knowing about items out here in the supermarket. We call this our supermarket trivia. Get your hands on your buzzers. Here's our first question. Which meat company makes a convenient product called Lunchables? Renee.
Oscar Mayer.
You bet. Good for you. Another 10 seconds for you, Renee. Here's the next one. Which battery brand was the first to feature a battery tester as part of its packaging? Renee again.
Duracell.
Of course, she says. Duracell. Nothing to this. Good for you, Renee. Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Oh, good. All right, here's another one. Who makes the new line of Twister brand fruit drinks? Renee.
Hannah.
Yes, with authority. Good for you, Renee. You got all 3 of those, Renee. So you're in the lead there with 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Dolores, Tracy, you're still tied with a minute 50. Let's get your partners up for the round-robin game. Okay, here's the chance to really add on to your sweep time. We have 6 questions in the round-robin game, giving you the chance to pick up to 60 seconds. Partners, stand by because you're up next. What I'm going to do is give you 5 clues about a product, and I need you to tell me what the product is. Here's the first one. Noisy. Scrumptious. Milk chocolate. Rice. Tracy.
Crackle.
No. Paul. Renee.
Nestle's Crunch.
Nestle's Crunch. Okay, change. Still that 2-way tie for a second. Here's the next one. Blue. Concentrated. Frank.
Tidy Bowl?
No. Micro granules. New beginning. Detergent. Rosemary.
Snuggle.
No. Blue, concentrated, micro granules, new beginning, detergent. Jerry.
Era.
No, fresh start. Fresh start. Okay, nobody gets that change. Still have that 2-way tie. Here's the next one. Chili. Chocolate covered. Alaskan. Dolores.
Eskimo pie.
You bet. Okay, James. There you go, moving into second place with 2 minutes. 3 more in the round robin game. Sleepy. Last letter. Rosemary.
Dones.
Nope. Jerry.
No dose.
No. Paper. Towels. Napkins. Frank.
Z.
Z, good for you. Okay, James. Look at this, we're back again with that tie for second place. 2 more. Here's the next one. Elephant tusk. Dolores.
Ivory.
We need more.
Ivory snow.
That's what we needed. Okay, James. And the last one. Chocolate covered. Burger King. Jerry.
Whoppers.
You got it. All right. Very good round robin. Okay, Frank and Tracy, you have 2 minutes. Rosemary and Dolores, you're in second with 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Renee and Jerry, you're in the lead with 2 minutes and 50 seconds. And we don't want to forget the $50 you got in the mini sweep. Who's going to run the big sweep? Jerry, Frank, and Rosemary. Don't go away. When you come back, you're going to see Jerry, Frank, and Rosemary running like crazy through our aisles at that chance for $5,000 here on Supermarket Sweep.
Promotional consideration provided by Jose Hebert shampoos, conditioners, styling products, and revolutionary enhancing mists. Available at drugstores and supermarkets. The Hoover Elite 2 dual-purpose upright vacuum cleaner. Tool store and the handy attached caddy for above-floor cleaning. The Elite 2, Hoover invented it.
Okay, we are back, and now it's time for the big sweep. All right, team number 1, Jerry and Renee, you have 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Dolores and Rosemary, you have 2 minutes and 10 seconds. And nipping at their heels, we have Tracy and Frank with 2 minutes. All right, and a happy group it is, and you're going to be even happier because everything you see in our supermarket up and down the aisles is yours to grab. Take whatever you want. Take as much as you want. And now listen very carefully because I'm about to give you the Supermarket Sweep shopping list. As you know, you bring back all 3 of these items, I'll give you an additional $250. They are, listen carefully, Chewels gum, Glade plug-ins, and Arm & Hammer baking soda. Now, here's something new. This is one of our new games this year. During the sweep, you're going to hear my voice come out over the loudspeaker. I want you to pay very close attention right then, because at that moment, I'm going to announce the manager's special. We now have a display at the front of the store, and it's loaded with all kinds of different goodies. I will announce the manager's special, and that is the product that you have to find. You find the one with the red star on it. You know how much it's worth? $200. And as always, the team whose runner sweeps up the most money in merchandise and bonus prizes at the bell wins the game and the chance to go for $5,000. Okay, runners, get ready. The clock is set at 2 minutes and 50 seconds. That's when Jerry's going to take off. On your mark, get set. Go, Jerry, go!
And
Whoa.
there goes Jerry on his big sweep. What's he going for first? Well, first, to control his cart. His next order of business is to start happily piling in our giant hams. And Jerry isn't the only one having a good time. Just take a look at Rosemary. Talk about Supermarket Sweep putting a smile on your face. Jerry's next stop are big turkeys. He's got 4, now 5. What's Team 3 doing? Planning and more planning. Look at Jerry. In one aisle alone, he got hams, turkeys, even big cans of coffee. And now he wants fresh ground coffee. But if you want the $100 we pay for a bag of Millstone coffee, you must have the patience to grind it. Finally, smiling Rosemary of Team 2 gets her chance to go shopping. She better move fast because there's a third shopper who can't wait to get started.
2, 1, and go!
It's Frank, and what does he have his eye on? The Arm & Hammer on today's shopping list. Jerry has his eye on only one thing, his bag of coffee. Okay, bag sealed, and that's worth $100. Looks like Rosemary had to wait for Jerry to finish, but now she gets her turn at the Millstone coffee machine. Meanwhile, let's get back to Frank. He's looking for his second shopping list item. Here's where we stock the air fresheners, and yes, he got the Glade plug-ins. Now he wants one of the biggest moneymakers in our market, giant containers of liquid Tide. But back to Rosemary. Is she about to earn $100 for her bag of coffee? That smile says yes. While Jerry's busy cashing in on big packages of Pampers, I see a shopper looking for a $250 payoff. Which shopper is it? It's Frank. And if he finds the Chewels gum, he'll complete today's shopping list. Yes! But wait, he's so excited he drops the Chewels. Good. Before you know it, it's back in his cart. And now he wants to grind a bag of Millstone coffee. But wait till you hear this.
Attention shoppers! Attention shoppers! The manager special for today is Dole Chunk Pineapple. That's Dole Chunk Pineapple.
Frank heard the announcement all right, but he's not going anywhere till he gets his $100 bag of coffee, and he got it. But who does want the manager special? Rosemary. We have all kinds of products in this bin. Will she find the can of Dole we're looking for? Look at our audience. Some people are watching Rosemary, and some people are watching Frank because he's got a bonus, our Pepperidge Farm turkey, and he races it back to the counter. Will Rosemary find the can of Dole with the red star on it? She does, and it's worth $200. Jerry spots a bonus from Coca-Cola that could also be worth $200. What's happening in these last few seconds? Frank's going for big Hebrew national salamis. Meanwhile, Rosemary's in the baby care section, grabbing everything as fast as she can, because here comes the bell.
Okay, that's it, everybody. Come on back. Woo! Thank you, Johnny Gilbert. All right, the official checkers are standing by. We're going to total up all these goodies, find out who's got the highest total, then gets the chance to go for the $5,000 in cash. I guarantee you it's out there, so stick around.
Promotional consideration provided by the Salad Shooter Electric Slicer Shredder from Presto shoots right into your bowl for great salads, desserts, pizzas, and more, fast and easy. Spencer's Everything Children's Clothing is meant to be. Durable, easy care, smart designs with comfort always in mind. Spencer's American-made children's clothing that will stand the test.
We are back with the greatest group of check stand cheerleaders we've ever had. Yes, sir. Now it's the moment of truth because the official checkers have already entered all of this merchandise in the registers. All we have to do is hit the total buttons to find out who won the big sweep. Okay, team number 3, Tracy and Frank. You got the coffee. That's $100.
Yes.
You got the shopping list.
Yes.
That's $250. Let's see how much your bonus is worth.
$100.
$100. So that means so far you've got $450 in your register, right? Now, we add all of your groceries to that to give you a grand total today of $1,002. Good for you. Okay, team number 2, Dolores and Rosemary, you got the coffee for $100. You got that manager special. Let's see that red star. There it is. That's $200. So that means $300 goes into your register. We add all of your groceries to that to give you a grand total today of $668. That puts team number 3 in the lead. All right, Jerry and Renee. You got the coffee. That's $100. You got a bonus. Let's see how much that's worth. $200. Okay. You certainly don't want to forget the $50 that you ran for that mini sweep. So that means so far your total is $350. Now, when we add all of your groceries to that, if your grand total is higher than $1,002, you win the game. If not, Tracy and Frank win. Your grand total with your groceries is $904. Team number 3 wins the game. Thank you all. You all played a great game. Yes, 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 yes. Get over here, Tracy. Yes, yes. Bouncing around, aren't you? Are you ready to go? Oh, yes. Get focused now. There's $5,000 out there waiting for you to pick it up. You've got a whole minute to find it, 3 clues to help you out. But do remember, you've got to solve those first 2 clues before you can go for the big bucks. Now, as soon as I read this first clue, the 1-minute countdown will start. Before we begin, you chose bonus game number 3.
Right.
Here's, bonus game number 3. Here's your first clue. At breakfast, Sugar Bear can't get enough of this stuff.
Sugar Crisp.
Go!
Sugar Crisp. Pick those up. Pick them up. Found it. Okay, here. If Elton John and Paula Abdul wanted to quench their thirst, they'd reach for Diet Pepsi or Diet Coke. Okay, go. Watch the shelves. Diet Coke. Here it is. Okay. These old-time French swordmen might come to mind if you divide 8 by 2 and then subtract 1, 4, 3, 3 ounce Gears bars. Oh, get that. I got it, I got it!
Get the money! All right! That's all right, that's all right. Tracy, could you get more excited? More excited, yeah. Oh, that's great. Congratulations. You love your brother, right? I kind of like him, too. That's $5,000. We're adding on to a great sweep that you had. Gives you a grand total today of, are you ready? $6,000. Congratulations. This is David Ruprecht saying goodbye for Supermarket Sweep. Now remember, the next time you're where? At a checkout counter and you hear what? Beep, beep! Think of the fun you could have on Supermarket Sweep!
Promotional consideration provided by Tootsie Roll Midgies, as good as you remember. Only 27 calories. Why not try some today? Tootsie Roll, as good as you remember. No-nonsense pantyhose, as beautifully put together as the women who wear them. No nonsense. This is Johnny Gilbert speaking for Supermarket Sweep. Supermarket Sweep has been an Al Howard production.